Welcome! Are we humans capable of thinking and acting in ways that create a collective well-being for all of life on Earth? We talk and we argue about ideas for accomplishing this, but can we actually cooperate enough to put our ideas and our actions together to do it? The two big questions that I want to look at in this video are we able to create communities and individual lives that respect all lives on this planet? And then, if so, are we willing to do what it takes to make this ability into a reality? I'm Dr. Lynette Wiest, and this video is about inspiration and how to reach our potentials both as individuals and as a global community. I'll discuss 17 areas where we can responsibly learn about, understand, and act in alignment with our part of a global collective community. These areas will build on each other as I explain them, and we'll see how we only reach our potentials, our best experiences, and our best lives to the degree that we understand the importance of our life and of every life, and that we understand the problems and the opportunities that are right in front of us. If you want to see previous and future videos that are on this channel, please subscribe to the channel. The channel includes inspirational videos about relationship dynamics, communication skills, expanded understandings of human systems, nature systems, and more. Now, before I dive in, I want to explain the concepts of and the difference between aptitude and achievement. Aptitude is the potential to learn and accomplish. Achievement is the actual learning and accomplishing. We have the aptitude, the intelligence to create the operating systems that are necessary for our collective well-being. We also have the aptitude, the ability to prioritize the collective well-being over selfish gain, meaning to work cooperatively with others. But these abilities are only activated and actualized or achieved when we first understand that each of us, each life is significant within the collective of all lives. So it's in the best interest of our own life to act in alignment in accordance with what is within the collective well-being. And this seems obvious, I know, but when we process information through misunderstandings and limited perceptions, we seem to think that a collective well-being is a faraway place that we can't get to. Sometimes we use the idea of heaven against ourselves, thinking that our collective well-being is a faraway place in a faraway time and space. And so we think that there's no reason to try achieving heaven on earth. But we have the aptitude, so why not try? Why not try to have the achievement? Here on Earth, it's in our best interest to responsibly learn, understand, and create lives that recognize and act in reverence to all lives. To the degree that we live in any other way, we will behave according to what we think we must do to only survive, rather than behaving according to a world where everyone can thrive within the collective well-being. So how do we achieve this? Well, here are 17 areas of our lives that we can pay attention to and act on. And I do include a personal example too. So first, realize that we understand and experience life through our senses, through touching and seeing and hearing and tasting and smelling. We filter and then process incoming stimuli according to conscious and subconscious memory and prior learning. There's a filter on our senses that decides what to pay attention to and how to process the information. Our filter is aligned with what we believe the purposes of life are. How we filter incoming stimuli determines how we perceive, interpret, and judge the world. In this way, we create belief systems that determine whether our achievements can rise to our aptitude or not. For example, depending on a person's filter, one person will be upset or fearful or frozen by a situation, whereas another person will see the exact same situation as an opportunity to create something greater, to create something better. Use a mind of love to understand and know about our world. Let go of the paradigm that says, I can see the whole context. There is always a more comprehensive way to understand each of our experiences. Secondly, we must stop clinging to thoughts and beliefs that pit us against each other. Ignorance and perceptual limits blind us from our aptitude, our ability for cooperation and collective well-being, and thus blind us from our achievement of it. Where we have difficulty loving others is where we have blind spots. And we must look and find ways to resolve these blind spots. Intelligence looks for ways to create healthy connections, and it discerns the difference between emotional reactions and intelligent responses. I'm not saying to connect with destruction or destructive actions. I'm saying the opposite. Connecting with others does not mean connecting with or loving everything about the other person or loving everything that they do. Focus on yourself. You're the one that you can control. Don't destroy connections. You want to build healthy connections and not toxic ones. Look for the place to build the connection with the other person or the other life. Create connections that respect every life that you touch. Third, our perceptions, our beliefs, and our emotions create our actions. If we perceive ourselves to be against others or to be isolated or divisive, then we block the achievement of our aptitude for collective well-being. But if we see